Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories of Yanko, back here with another video. And look, I have changed my opinion on many things since I have taken a break from YouTube. It's been like a month or something like that, almost two, right? You know, I got accustomed to my new job. I'm making good money, still working out, still, improving my physical condition, working on myself mentally, taking a complete break away from social media. It's just YouTube and just real life. That's what I'm focusing on. I just got a motorcycle. Things are going great for me. But I have really messed up on my YouTube side. Like, I really have taken a back seat and I've neglected this channel. And, it just comes with the territory of being involved in so many things, whether it be sports in real life, motorcycles, fitness, all kinds of stuff. So I do apologize to you guys, but we got a video. We got a few videos, 3, right? I have changed my stance on LeBron James not being the GOAT. Now, what do you mean, Yanko? You done accused this man of PEDs. You done said the media, all kinds of stuff. Those things can still be true. But I had to look at Michael Jordan's career. And I know it's not fair, but I had to literally think to myself, would Michael Jordan really be 6-0 in this era? With the 2024 Boston Celtics, 2017, 2018 Golden State Warriors, 2019 Raptors, the 2023 Denver Nuggets, like, would the 96 Bulls beat that team or any of those teams? And I had to think to myself, yeah, they maybe could, but there's no way that Jordan is going 6-0. There's no way that Michael Jordan is winning those MVPs in the same era as Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic and Giannis and Luka. There's no way. Steph Curry, too, like, of course, early, 2010s, but, well, mid 2010s, but still, I just don't see it. So I had to start thinking to myself, and this doesn't just apply for LeBron. It applies for Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. I have nothing negative to say about these guys anymore. Nothing negative to say about Kevin Durant. Nothing negative to say about Steph Curry or LeBron James. I'm just enjoying the ride while they're still here. I was waiting for the Olympics, and it was this is my favorite Olympics ever. Just because we got to see all 3 of these guys on the court together. Of course we took home gold. Like, come on out. Like come on, bro. Y'all really thought that we wasn't going to take home gold? Okay. But listen, it was amazing to just watch LeBron still play at this level. And he has the all-time scoring record. Of course, NBA champion, longevity, still playing at a high level, can play until he's probably 50. And it's like, I'm watching him play in real time. I didn't watch Michael Jordan play. None of us did. Not saying all of us, but, if you're an older cat, yeah, you probably watched him play. And it's not to say that Michael Jordan isn't great. I still think that Michael Jordan, if you want to say that Michael Jordan is the GOAT, I would say, okay, cool. I'm okay with that. You got 1A, but LeBron, 1A, 1B. They're interchangeable now. I can't say for certain that Michael Jordan is the GOAT because he's never played a team like the Boston Celtics. He's never played a team like the Golden State Warriors. He's played good teams, but teams nowadays are constructed completely different. The game is played in a different way. Like, even look at the Olympics, bro. Look at the Olympics. Like, the Dream Team didn't play no niggas like this. They didn't play France like this. They didn't play Germany like that. Serbia. They didn't play teams like this in the Olympics. So, yes, contrary to what these old heads are saying, the competition is better across the board. So it's like, I'm not going to diminish those guys, but I do have to move certain guys up. And if that means that certain guys got to fall just based on era, yes, we have to start grading people based on era. This era has way more talent. And it's not to say that these guys wouldn't have won championships back then, but the simple fact is their resumes would not be as impressive as far as MVPs and, finals records, because you would have had more competitive teams. And it's not to say those teams back then weren't competitive. They just not like the teams today at all. They're not like the teams today at all. And there's no telling how Michael Jordan would have fared against certain CBA rules, or how certain teams would have been constructed, because they would have to pay Pippen a certain amount of money. And you may not get a Dennis Rodman, in today's game. You like how the Denver Nuggets missed out on Bruce Brown, and they had to let Jeff Green walk. And it's like, a lot of these guys probably wouldn't have been on the Bulls. They probably wouldn't have been on the Bulls because they probably would have missed out based on the new CBA. That's it. You got to think about all those things when you say, could guys play today? Yeah, they could probably play, but they probably wouldn't win the same way, just based on different contracts, different money, different teams, different things. Everything has to be taken into account. So now I'm looking at LeBron James like, this nigga might be the GOAT. This nigga really might be the greatest player of all time. I won't say he's the most skilled, but when we talk about just, okay, yeah, this nigga done played through 3 different eras, and he's still going. He's about to play with his son, and I just have nothing bad to say about LeBron anymore. I just don't. I'm impressed. Like, I just, no matter what he's on or whatever like that, you got guys around the league taking whatever, but they're not as great as LeBron. They're not as gifted as LeBron, to where it doesn't matter what they take. You still got to be that nigga regardless. So it's all praise to LeBron, bro. All praise to him, man. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry too. We got to appreciate these guys while they're still here. We can't just, like I told y'all, this was never a LeBron James hate channel. And I always criticize the dudes who made everything about LeBron. You feel me? Because once LeBron retired, their channels were going to die because they had nobody to lynch that pin to. And that I talk about different players. Y'all know I'm a big hater of Damian Lillard and Jason Tatum because of what they represent, the fake superstar. But, I talk about different players. I have criticisms of different players. This is not a LeBron James hate channel. It never has been. I grew up watching LeBron. I just hated the media manipulation, all that stuff. And that could still be the case. But guess what? He is, at worst, the second greatest player of all time. He's over Kareem, over Magic. You feel me? We can't keep ignoring what LeBron James is at this point. We can't. If you want to, you're just being ignorant. You're being dense. You want to keep certain guys at a certain place because, they did this back then. LeBron is constantly updating his resume. Constantly updating it year by year by year. He may not be winning championships, but he's still breaking records. He's still going. He's still adding to his resume. Gold medal this past year. Even though I think it was like whatever, but, in-season tournament, I just personally think that LeBron James has proven too much time in and time out that he is the greatest player of all time. Or at worst, the second greatest. If you want to still have Michael Jordan as the GOAT, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with it. If you want to have LeBron as the GOAT, I have no problem with that. None. I have no problem with that. But to act like LeBron James is not there, not right there at this point, we're lying to ourselves. But also to act like, Michael Jordan, doesn't have a case also, then you're just being a meat rider for LeBron, right? But if LeBron played back in the 90s, man, listen, bro. Like I said in my video, I think LeBron could have played back then. I think LeBron would have been dominant. Very dominant. There's no telling what team he would have been on, but, he would have been great. But this player can't play. I think both players could have played in each generation, but just depending on CBA rules, contracts, teams that they played, you have to literally just take that into account when having these conversations. It just can't be about the one player in itself, because one person cannot win by themselves. LeBron damn near tried every single time, but not one player, one person can dictate their entire legacy, no matter how great you are. It takes a team, it takes a front office, it takes weaker or stronger competition. That's what it takes. And I feel like both of those guys, Michael Jordan and LeBron James, they've done that. But I feel like LeBron has played in this tougher era. I just personally feel that way. That's how I feel. If you disagree, that you have a right to disagree. I'm looking at the 2023 Nuggets. I'm looking at the 2017-2018 Golden State Warriors. I'm looking at the 2024 Boston Celtics. I'm looking at these teams and looking like, these are motherfucking juggernauts, bro. Like, these are dangerous teams, bro. Dangerous teams, even if you want to say the 2021 Bucks. Even if you want to say that. And also, I'm looking at what? The 2024 Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm looking at teams like that. And then you got teams like Memphis coming back. OKC, these teams are getting better, bro. There's no telling where the fuck Wemby gonna be like next year. They got CP3. His development is gonna be great. So all I'm saying is, look, LeBron James at this point, somebody's revving a motorcycle at the other yard, like just being annoying. But listen, LeBron James has every right to be perceived as the greatest player of all time. I have changed my stance on that completely. You know, I'm not going to outright say it, but it's like on either given day, I could say he's the GOAT, or I could say Michael Jordan's the GOAT. It's just depending on what footage I'm breaking down then. But like I said, I'm in the moment. I'm in the moment right now. I've watched LeBron play throughout my entire life. I was born in 96. You feel me? I didn't watch any of Jordan, so there's no context to anything. And it's not to say that he's not a great player. I just don't have the context to what he was playing or what he was going through, whether it's with the media, whether it's with whatever. Social media wasn't even around. We're seeing everything right now. Sure, not every single thing, but we're seeing most of it right now. We get the context and the criticisms of every single angle, different media manipulation, whatever like that, in favor or against LeBron. We've been seeing it, the Skip Baylesses, then the Shannon Sharps. You know, there's different angles to this, but I don't know. A lot of players' legacies would be completely different. Maybe if Allen Iverson played in today's game, you know, he would have won a ring or something. He would have been a more impactful player on a championship team. And I'm not a fan of Allen Iverson, but I want to give him that. You know, one of the most gifted players of all time. But like I said, LeBron James, nigga might be the GOAT. Might be the GOAT. He just might be the GOAT. Based on what I have seen for all this time, consistency, greatness, breaking records, and continue to keep going. It's showing that he's still on a different level than most of the NBA. How can you take it? You can't take it away from him. I was about to ask, how can you? But you can't. So that's all I got to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace.